On the cover, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pants full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. On the cover, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the cover, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 Alexo.
Good evening, Otter gang. What is going on, everybody? Today we got a special guest, Crypto Crank, in the house, man. I made him wait through the whole intro. We've been doing technical difficulty fun stuff, but let's jump into the charts, man, and say what up. What's going on, brother? Now I should be able to hear you.
All right, what's going on, Otter gang?
What's going on, gang?
What's going on, guys? I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be part of the Otter gang, man.
Jason Casper in the chat too, man.
There's my mentor, baby.
Oh, man.
I'm excited that he's in here.
He's like let a whole bunch of us suck the tit, eh? Like full on. Like he's just like he's got these free trading courses and stuff, market cipher magic, Fibonacci's, like he's been doing it forever, man.
I've been part of that group, man, for probably 5-6 years. That's truly a mentor. I'm getting ready to go live with Mr. Casper on the 25th of Wednesday, next in a couple weeks. We'll be going live with Mr. Casper. I'm so excited, man, because he truly is a mentor. That dude's built me.
Absolutely, man. He's I always thank him. Like I've spoken to him a couple times, but I always thank him for kind of paving the way, you know? Like it's all fine and dandy for us to come on here and trade, but there's people who come through and really kind of they lead by example and show us kind of new guys, especially when we're like new and degenerate, don't know what risk management is, and like I mean,
it's hard, man, to walk the walk. It's hard to actually make it and not bend the rules. Second, to be humble and put somebody well above you. You know what I mean? He's a firm believer, dude, and I'm also a believer, and it's hardcore, man, to be able to walk those rules and to walk the talk and to, again, don't bend the rules and stay disciplined to it. Don't interfere.
Yeah, no, God is good, man. God is good. I mean, it definitely helps with trading, man, to have, you know, not necessarily blind faith, because you got to have a strategy and some risk management. But I mean, you know, you put your trust and what you need will be provided, right? And I think that runs true, right?
That's right.
Very man, cool. So I'm excited to have you on here. You know what? I know nothing about you, bro. I'm just I've noticed your come up, bro. I've noticed that you have been showing your trades, taking trades, and you know, just being a real dude. And I'm definitely gonna pump your channel tomorrow morning and do a giveaway for your channel. But tell me a little bit about yourself so I get to know and my audience gets to know, because I know you've been taking you've been showing big losses and hella big wins, man. I think I was there for when you hit that $100,000 trade.
150 G's in a day. Yeah,
150 in a
January 20th.
day.
150 day.
Um,
Yep. So a little bit about me, guys. If you don't know, I'm Crypto Crank. I'm the founder of the Cranksters Trading Coliseum. What really began all of this, dude, is I've been part of the Casper crew, the Whale crew with Crypto Face, and Discover Crypto. I've actually been a moderator for many different channels. Almost every major crypto channel I've been a moderator for probably the last 10 years. And I
wow.
floated around into many different Discords, many different Telegrams, many different trading groups. And as I've learned, I've been posting a lot of P&Ls. These P&Ls, dude, have been hidden for a very long time. I've been, like I said, I post them in Crypto Face's channel. I post them in Jason Casper's when we were allowed to discover
Mhm.
crypto in their channels. And then eventually, man, many of these guys just said, "Hey, Crank, you should get out there, man. Get out there and show us what you're doing." And my wife pretty much just said, "Hey, I think you should do it. You already trade for a living. Show these people what you got, dude." And so
Yeah.
I got nothing to hide, man. So I came out with a swing, came out swinging hard. I wanted to create something that, the Coliseum, dude, is really built on freedom. You get an
Mhm.
opportunity to execute, dude. We've all seen the movies, man. And so I kind of just took it to heart to create something that was built off of that brand. And so literally in the Coliseum, dude, it's built to get your opportunity to execute for freedom.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. And as far as me being transparent,
Dude, that's like number one for me, man, because I'm pretty critical on a lot of traders and like the facade they they put on for the public, right?
yeah, man, and it's great. I've so ever since I decided to start joining the CT, the crypto Twitter, and all of these things, dude. It's just, dude. I know analysts; these dudes are, you'll never see a trade, but dude, if you don't have the accolades like a Ben Cowan, just saying,
Mhm.
dude, if you're not an ex Goldman Sachs analyst and have years and years and years of being an analyst, but yet you're going to talk trades and setups and be a chart fairy, but not show a P&L.
A chart fairy. That is.
A chart fairy, dude. You're full of shit. Pardon my language, dude, but
Don't know,
it
man.
is what it is,
Dude,
man. You know
we
what?
use gay and retard here like going out of style, man. Like we're
Okay.
90, we're like, we're old men trying to have fun while trying to make money trading, man. So
Yeah, and so I show
go for
everything,
it,
man.
bro.
And that, a lot of people have warned me when I came out here, "Hey, Crank, you're gonna be kidnapped and this and that." We do
Yeah.
tactical training, dude, where I live. I came out here to show, dude, my abilities, and I'm not showing anything. And you know what? Most of all, protect capital, dude, because there is a lot of accounts out there, guys. There is a lot of bad information. And I
Mm-hmm.
do think that the space needs to have both educational traders, people that are the chart
Absolutely.
fairies that are giving us all of the data, how to use the tools, the whole nine yards, the strategies. And then we need executional traders,
Yeah.
people that are showing those strategies, real time, live execution, and initiating trades on a different level, dude. And so
No,
I love
absolutely.
that's what I yeah
Yeah,
that's what
that's
I'm doing,
huge.
man.
That's huge.
And
No, I think that's so important. Like I think for me as a new trader, I came in and I think I got lucky. I got lucky where Tom Crown told me to only be Bitcoin heavy. Jason Casper showed me how to trade fibs and uneven butt cheeks. Right. I got
Mhm.
lucky with certain people that I followed initially, and then I watched a couple Nasdaq guys on scalping. And it really changed my
Sure.
life, right? Like it changed my life completely. Like I was a carpenter for 15 years before this, and just
So cool.
grinding every day, and been able to develop strategies and systems that work, right? And then being able to show other people the same systems that work, uh, and then getting messages and stuff like that. And I'm sure you've got it in the Coliseum where people are like, "Dude, I've been able to quit my job," or "Dude, I've done this," and I've had 6 green months in a row, and I'm looking at like working my way
Mhm.
out of my job and trying to do this full time, and it's like it gives me goosebumps, because I worked my ass off to get here, and a lot of blown accounts and a lot of like sleepless nights and tell my wife I'm gonna quit, and not knowing how to like manage my risk and size up and all of that. And then I think every trader goes through it where you get to a point where you're either in or you're out, right? Either I'm gonna follow my rules and I'm gonna trade a strategy. I'm gonna work on my mindset. I'm gonna be disciplined in my life that will reflect on my trades, and then from there, you know, there's still struggles. Like today, I'm down today. I'm down 4.5 racks today, right? But you know, last week I printed a 40K week almost, right? So it's the balance, right? It's the balance. It's how we adjust to those things along the way.
It's and every just a lot of things that you said there, dude. Every trader's going to go through these. I've had countless nights where I've cried. I've lost a lot of money learning what I know now. A lot of money, dude. And you're going to be challenged throughout these phases, throughout your trading career. First, you're going to step in and think it's all, you know, Lamborghinis, dude. There's people, you know, they're doing amazing things. And then you get in and you start losing money. And then it's like, okay, well, let me try to slow down. And then you go through those phases of, hey, I think I got it, and then you lose it all again. And then you try it again, and you try to stick to the rules. And then next thing you know, you're getting a little too cocky, and then you lose it all again. And you're gonna have breaking points throughout your trading careers, to where I always think about this, about being pretty numb, about it doesn't matter what dollar amount you're trading with, dude. You know, it doesn't matter if it's $100 or hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's the same process. Psychologically, and it's you versus you, man. And these are those challenges that you're going to be. It is not about the money, dude. Any of us can trade with
when you're showing $43,000 trades and you're crushing it with the short today, you know, and calling the 3 drives bear divs, and you know what you're looking for, and you invert the charts like you showing on Twitter. I'm just showing it right now on the screen. I mean, and you're executing, right? I mean, so you're doing something right.
Yeah, so shout out to Trader Geo, man. Hopefully I can get a trade with him. I can do a stream with him.
Geo's like my best friend, bro, so I'll talk to him.
Yeah, I
sure.
like Geo, man. I like Geo.
I'm gonna go to your screen, man.
I like Geo. So, you know, hopefully one day I get to stream with him. I'm asking him here. I just did a screen share. And let's see if it pops up here,
so
dude.
For my community kind of deal, like what I have like 4 or 5 main strategies that I trade. I'm mainly a VWAP, orb, market cipher, structure, price action kind of guy. I kind of know my grift. I'm in and out pretty quick, right? What would you say you mostly trade? Like what are you using? Because I've seen you use like some support and resistance and range bound stuff, and you know
it's very simple, dude. For me, very simple trading is the best trading. You can talk about all these macro timeframes all you want, and I'll trade those when it comes to me, and it's an if-then scenario. But until then, there's $1 million to be made, dude, between the weeklies, the dailies, the monthlies. I am a scalper. I think in the year of 2025, I've taken a total of 5, 6 swing trades, and it's very clear when I would take those trades, because there's a difference between Bitcoin coming down to 90,000 and Bitcoin breaking 90,000 for a first time. Momentum's on your side. So when you have a $90,000 Bitcoin and a Solana sitting at $160, just screaming to break through 200, I would take a swing trade. Yeah. But the thing is, man, is that fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I made hundreds of thousands of dollars. November, I'll never forget it, dude. November 6th for the election. I took massive swing trades. I held them for a month. November, December, absolutely killed it for the swing trades. January 6th through January 20th, I gave almost 75% of it back. Yeah. January 20th till probably the end of March of 25. Tariff news, 300%. Everybody, I gave back even more. And I said, you know what, guys? I took my community. I said, this environment is going to lose so much money for these people with these hope in plays and these swing trades that it needs to be, we are strictly scalping. Yeah. So with that being said, dude, I'm strictly using support, resistance, volumes, fibs, and market cipher. Very, very, very simple strategy.
Love it.
Now,
That's
anytime we
all I
have,
trade on Solana, bro.
I see that, and it's the same. Yeah. So I
It's
can't
so
trade
good.
when I'm doing these $2, $3, $5 million
Positions,
entries.
right? Yeah.
I can't. It has to be Bitcoin and ETH. I can't.
No, there's
Even
no
using
liquidity
big
for it, right?
Bitcoins.
Like same with me
Yeah,
with
and I'm
like
using
it's Solana Bitcoin for me, right?
that's
Because I need
Solana's
to get
big.
filled.
Yep. I got to get filled. Like and again, man, these ranges, and it doesn't matter where you're trading them, man. Like we're probably one of the only channels, dude. When we were trading in this range right in here, dude, between here, we'll go out to like a 4 hour, and when we were trading this right in here, dude, these right here, dude. This is where you can just get dirty rich, bro. Dirty,
Oh
dirty,
yeah,
dirty,
yeah.
dirty
Is that
rich.
November?
And this right here, dude, is going to be November. This is going to be November this entire
It's
time
my
between
biggest month.
80,000.
It's my biggest
Yep.
month.
November through
147,000.
these. And within these large ranges, dude, it's very easy to understand. This right in here, we could see we have clear tops, clear bottoms.
Yep.
And these ranges right here, dude, are so easy to scalp. And the reason you're able to your trade with size and just for me, and I even tell this to my community, doesn't matter what the amount is, we have clear stops, dude. Obviously, if we're wrong on these plays, we're stopped out almost right away. Stops out right underneath all of these, stops out right away on any of these. So literally one good short, two good short, three good short, four good short, five, you finally get blown out. So technically,
so
you would have had
once. Like that's how
four
I
perfect to the
teach it
one.
as well. Yeah, so you're
Yeah.
wrong once, and then if you're long from the bottom and that's running, you're gonna make up that loss anyways.
Yeah, man. And then going back to like the fibs, why do we get stopped in some of these areas right in here? Just pulling these fibs from these lows to these highs. You can see I'm a big 0.65. I have back tested this. If you guys don't know, a true Fibonacci golden pocket is between a 618 and a 0.66.
Yep.
Go on
Yeah,
to
we
your
trade that
actual
too.
fibs, pull a settings just for the audience. These are my fib settings: a 382, a 618, a 0.65, a 0.5, and a 786. But I have back tested this in many
So
different ways.
you put a 0.66 in instead of a 0.65. So you would like mine is
No, I put a
0.6.
0.65. I do put a 0.65, and I can show like and again, even just these ranges. So again, if you want to find out from this move to this move, very locally, you pull the fibs in these ranges. If you were to see, let's just say Bitcoin in this range, same thing from this high volume right in here, you could see directly to the again to the 0.65. We absolutely annihilated this range here, and then just to give like a different range, like this right in here, it was this right here, dude. If I cleaned all of this up, you could see that Bitcoin was also trading inside of this range. And this is a good example, a great example of a tight compression range where decision has to be made and how to navigate it, dude. And so you could see clear multiple touches. You could see that almost every single one of these moves from here to here, golden pocket touch on a trend line, golden pocket touch on a trend line. And I think you were live on this stream too, dude, when this thing was rolling over and everybody was freaking out, dude. This trade right here was another 20, 30 G's.
So
again,
easy.
dude,
we
you
shorted
could
that
see
too,
we
man.
had, yeah, so you could see multiple touch points, 1, 2, 3. So just to talk about just support and resistance, you have a clear, just a clear tops, clear bottoms. When we had 1, 2, 3 touch points, and then with a confirmation of a golden pocket, bang, dude, you take this trade. Trade is valid. I tell them, guys, I know it's scary as can possibly be. It looks like it's just the end of the world. Trade is valid, and that's it. And that led to like to give you another example, dude. And then I'll give the mic over to you, man. But
good, man.
And this trend line was clear as day right here. This was last night. I lost 20 grand, dude. 20 G's on this trade right in here. Here's our range. I told these guys I am long. This is long. You know, we
We had
took the
bull
trade
dips there too.
actually.
It was market maker mastery last night.
It Dude, it sucked because
we
the night
shorted Solana
before
from the
that.
tip, but still, it was good last night. Like the way Bitcoin
Yeah.
moved.
Yeah, and again, we shorted this, dude. This was short in territory. I did this live stream the day before, and I said, guys, you guys don't understand. I know it looks like it's so bullish, but the fact that we're putting in lower highs like this thing's gonna
Yes.
dump. And I took this trade with Crypto Blood. I was live on his channel, and we
nice,
just
man.
tanked, bro.
Blood
Absolutely
is
killed
family,
it. Well,
man. We love them.
well, we were long right here, dude, and I'm like, guys, this thing technically. You take the long right in here, you would say that this would
Come
be
back up to the top of the downtrend there, right?
yeah, dude. Look, just bang, 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 bang. Compression coming in, take the long, boom, boom. Should have no, dude. I got smoked. I
Yep.
got smoked. Now, again, guys, it's all if you guys are seeing, you know, this is why some people want to see. I make sure to post both the percentage and the loss. So it was a 7% loss, which was 20 grand. A little steep for me with the slippage on this particular account. I do not try to lose more than 3%, about $9,000 to $12,000 on that particular account. Just no ends, ifs, or buts. But by the time that sucker started rolling over, baby. Now, just to show that $40,000 win today, let's go to a much more local time frame.
Man. Toot your horn, bro, because I know you've been crushing it.
It's just the same thing. Anybody could do it, dude. You could do it. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it, guys. Size up. Don't size up. Learn the strategy. Paper trade it. Eventually, guys, you're gonna just be numb to the game like us. You're just.
It's like a stoic numbness, man.
You're numb, dude. You're guys. I don't look at
My
any
wife
of this
says
stuff.
it's robot-ish.
It's totally robotish, dude. And you know, so let's go to like a 10-minute real quick here, dude. When we were doing this right in here, all right, and we had technically just this didn't even exist yet, all right. And I'm gonna pull up two charts. I'm gonna first pull up Bitcoin up on the top, and then we're gonna pull up USDT dominance. When we came down, all right, we had one touch point on this trend line. Oops. Let's go here. We had a 1-2, one touch, two touch on this third. I was on Discover Crypto today, dude. I was up 30 G's. I round tripped it back to zero. I was up another $22,000. Round tripped it back to $7,000. I was getting ready to close this at a break even because I was just busy during the streams.
Yeah.
One of my senior members, man, said, "Crank, dude. USDT tether, USDT dominance, dude, is putting in lower highs, bro. This thing, you're good." So I started looking at it and I said, "Oh my God, wait a minute. Bang, bang, bang." So again, just like how we have these touch points, if BTC's making these lower highs, but yet USDT dominance, dude, is getting ready to put in these highs. I stayed in this trade, dude, and I'm like, guys, if this thing does not end up taking out this high right in here, if UST dominance doesn't do it and this rolls over, I'm gonna end up just filthy crushing it, guys. And literally, dude, if you look at that Twitter post, that's the exact trade, dude. Look at what ended up happening at the exact same time frame. 11 o'clock. This right here. So look at the time frame, guys, on my screen. This is 11 o'clock. We put in that top for a triple, a lower high. Right here on this candle on Bitcoin, it's 11:10. As we rolled over, this bad boy started pumping, and then I make sure to post the exchanges for the little B's for the buys, the S for the sells, and P&Ls, and why we took the trade. But yeah, man, this is really my bread and butter for these scalps, dude. And
we caught that long on Solana today as well. That same trade, the 3 drives at the bottom. That's incredible, man. I love that you're seeing, like, you see the same things that I do, but it's like it's one thing that I struggle with, man, as a trader is as a scalper, like, I take profits really quick. Like I'm bang, 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 and I'll trade 800,000, 1.5 million position size. Like I trade pretty big size, but I'm looking for like a 0.5%, 1% moves. Like I'm really quick with my scalping, and I'll take like 5, 6, 7 trades. And a lot of the time, like one thing that I'm working on right now, maybe you can give me something that you would maybe advise. Like my system's working, like I'm profitable, but I struggle with differentiating between like a quick in and out scalp and an intraday trade kind of deal.
So that's going to come down to the really to the price action and the God entry coming to you, dude. In my channel, I call them God entries. And the reason being, dude, is when we look at these charts, bro, and you need to, because if you're trading with that kind of money and you're waiting for price action to come to you, dude, you do not need an extra push. You need to size up. You just need to size up because and the reason I say that, dude, is a lot of traders get caught up by staying in the move too long because expectations are a little shot, especially in such a choppy market like this. But for the true scalping strategy, dude, again, if we have multiple touch points and price action is actually coming to you, this is where you need to, dude, if you're wrong and and again, instead of taking 2, 3 trades for the day, you take the one. Instead of taking 4 or 5, you take the one. But again, I would say size up. And the reason being is you're going to get stopped out almost right away. On these shorts here, dude, you're getting stopped out right above this trend line. There's your play, dude. And so a lot of traders, again, when I say they're waiting for these, here's the sucky part, man. I call it mid chop chop. This is mid chop chop.
Yeah.
This is mid chop chop. This is mid chop chop. You didn't take it here. You caught it here. This is another reason why people are getting blown out of their positions, bro, is because for one, the patience. Two, man, you gotta wait for that God entry to come to you on these support lines. And when and again, you have to do that, dude. And if you're not available at the time, no harm, no foul. Don't take it. You cannot take it, dude, because otherwise you're gonna fall into the trap of one, either the over trading, over hunting, and forcing.
Yeah.
I do not.
I do not today, man.
I don't do that, dude. I don't ever. I used to years ago.
Yeah.
I don't do that, dude. I don't do that at all. So again, if you're trading with that kind of size, Alex, wait for the true God entries, dude, and you size up, brother. And if you're truly only looking for these 1/2 percenters like this, dude, this one trade and you're done. You walk away, brother.
Yeah,
that's
man. It's an 8K, it's a 15K trade, right? It's
this right here though. You take this right in here. You think you got it, stopped out.
Yeah,
you take it right up in here. You think you got this one move, stopped out.
Get chopped.
You come right. So it's literally coming down to waiting for that. You gotta wait for the proper entries, brother. That's the big thing for me is I don't take these trades. Mid chop is what I call them. Mid chop.
Yeah,
We call
it chop the wop, or we call it mid chop. I like mid chop. That's good, man.
It's a mid chop. Don't do it.
Because there's tons of that today, man. Tons of that today. And I got caught up with the blinders today, and that's fine. I still manage my risk. Like that's the one thing that I do better than most is that I'm quick to lose, man. I'm okay being wrong. Right? That's one thing that everybody will see me do. It's like I'm like, okay, I'll cut it here, or stop loss entry, or blah blah blah, right? So like I think that has allowed me to really propel myself forward as a trader. A lot of people here in the chat, they said what makes a good trader, and they said risk management's like the heaviest one, right? And I think it's risk management, but it's also like you can hear that what Crank is saying. He's saying he's trading a strategy, right? He has a plan. He's waiting for his his super Saiyan entries, right? Like,
well, it's got to come down to discipline too, though, dude, because you gotta exercise, and these are all mental things, guys. And I'm not, I'm reading some of these. I'm not teaching
my screen, but you're good.
Yeah, I'm not teaching Alex how to trade. Alex trades every day, guys. He's got a great group, the Otter Gang. You guys, this is your leader, dude. and he's doing his thing every single day. We're not teaching you. We're just I love learning, dude. If I can learn from somebody
It's all
anything,
experience, man, from people who are doing it. Like that's the thing. It's traders
it's
helping traders, right? It's people who are in the trenches doing it.
yeah, man. And so it's really the discipline, man. You can have a strategy, and the moment you deviate, you get burned. If you don't have the patience, the strategy, the structure, and then on top of that, man, you cannot be gun shy. If everything's lining up, you must
You need to
execute.
take it. Yeah.
You must, and I'm sure you've been seeing a lot of these posts. It's all about execution. And this is why that risk management comes in after execution, because guys, we're not winning 100%. Most traders are 40 to 60% at best, but those 30% losses, guys, are planned, organized risk. I know exactly how much I'm willing to lose, because in my world, guys, it would take me one win makes up 3 losses. One of my wins makes up 10 of my losses. Do you see what I'm saying? It's really, really easy if you stick to this proper risk management. But you cannot get clout. You cannot, dude, you're going to be robotic to this. There's going to be so many times, guys, that give you another example, dude. Runners will fuck you up, dude. You cannot have these, you cannot be hopeful in the trading game. Hope is not a strategy. Hope will get you wrecked. All right. I cut bait.
I think with me, with runners, my runner, my 75% out is my full TP. So whatever goes, goes.
Excellent strategy. I've hit full 75% out. Yeah. If you're 75% out, leaving a runner, totally different. I'm talking about moving that stop loss, letting that runner.
No, you're gonna get paying yourself. Yeah, exactly right.
You're good, bro. Kiss your account goodbye, guys. And I'm here to tell you, I have new traders. I have friends that want to get in and do what I'm doing, and these guys are like, "Well, Crank, they put $3,000 on the account." And I'm like, dude, it's been a week. How are you doing, man? Have you been watching the streams? I've given you all the white papers that I have. Oh, well, I'm down to $2,000. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you're down to $2,000 on 3Gs? That's 33%. What do you mean, man? Like, how in the world are you down 33%? Oh, well, it's only $1,000. I'm like, dude, me and you can go have a ball. Yeah, we can go and have drinks and have dinner and go to Vegas. We can do all kinds of crazy things. What do you mean you're down 33%? You only got 2 more trades like that if you keep messing around like that. Cannot happen, dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we were going over it yesterday of like how much, like why you risk 1%, 3%, like why that's a threshold depending on your trade setups, right? And it's because of how much losses you can take 15 to 25 losses in a row and you're really unaffected, right? Like that's the thing. You come back to an account and it's gone, right? It's like, and that's the hardest thing for people, I think, is that they're able to compound and get some wins in a row, trading wrong. But and then they're compounding the account and they're going, whatever, from 1,000 to 5,000. So they're risking $50 now to make 150. But as soon as they dial back and they get to 3,000, they're used to that hit at $5,000 account, and they're still trading like they're trading a $5,000 account, not a $3,000 account, and they can't make that adjustment down. Because I struggled with that when I was new. However, once I changed that and I compounded, it was a different story, man. But it's a lot of risk problems,
dude. It's a lot of risk problems, Alex. And I have some members, dude, and I've pulled them aside, dude, and I've said, hey, dude, when you take an account from $3,000 to $10,000, and now you're trading with $10,000, $10,000's a whole different psychology.
Yeah,
you're not prepared for it because I always tell everybody that you're not prepared for it, and so you start getting overconfidence, and overconfidence is an emotion, and emotions have no place in the strategy for a trade, bro, like at all. So
and it leads straight to greed, man.
Dude, it's just all of it. But also, dude, I just posted another video, and most people don't understand, man, that adrenaline, cortisol, all of these these things, dude, especially
We
with
were
crypto,
talking about
because
that today, of how like you get a bigger hit from losing, right?
exactly. If you
Right?
read some of these psychology books, dude, when you go to the casino, losing is natural. Winning is not natural, guys. It's not natural. You have
Yeah.
to prepare and strategize to win so you can walk away, because most people keep going to the casino and you feel like you've won and then you want to go back in and then you lose and you're more satisfied because it's right to lose. Guys, these have no place in day trading, in your structures and strategies. You must do, and again, if you're gonna go through these phases of becoming a day trader, you're gonna have days that you're excited, you're gonna cry, you're gonna be broken, you're gonna be, and none of those have a place for your strategy and your trade.
No.
Yeah, man. People need to understand that it's all about psychology, discipline, structure. It's not about the money. The money is just
Because the
it's
money
the
eventually gets
byproduct.
gamified, right? Like for me, it's not like gamified,
Byproduct.
like where I don't respect the money, but I know I know if I'm entering the trade, I know that I'm okay losing the $2,000 or the $4,000 or whatever it is, right? Like I know that that's on the table. It's the only job where you can show up to work and they're gonna take your money if you're shit, right? They're gonna take it, right?
You're up against
You,
algorithms. You're up against big money. We are retail traders. We're manual traders unless you're a quant. I know a handful of different systematical quants, dude, and these dudes are doing big money. But again, these dudes are using computers, algorithms,
automations, yeah.
bots, automations. And again, when I start thinking that, when I was putting these things into my strategies years ago, I'm like, man, if I'm overstimulated at all, whether it's with my family, if it's with myself, if it's with I don't trade. I don't
Yeah,
trade, man.
that's
These don't
smart.
have, again, I'm human. I can walk away. Like Friday, I was so burnt out all of January, the first week of February, because I was streaming every single day, dude. I was getting strained, and I said, dude, I'm not running on peak performance. I need to step away. But here's the greatest part about stepping away with when you have this worth ethic, dude. You come back and you see things that people just don't see, dude. When you're watching this chart every day and it's a
Yeah,
bloodbath every single day, you're so biased. You're
yeah,
so like you're so one dimensional
yeah.
that
You
you're
got the
just thinking
blinders on. You've been stuck in kind of like a zone. Yeah,
was so happy to take 3 days off. I said, guys, the scalps this week are going to be so violent because, dude, everybody's just, you're so caught up inside of these things. So to step back, come back in, and this is one thing that CryptoFace talked about years ago is environment changes.
oh,
And
bro,
these environment changes,
so
dude, if you
true.
can't adjust, you're going to
You
get
got to
swallowed
adjust
up,
quick,
bro.
right? Bias, like we talk about bias every day. Like the important thing is like, what's the bias of the market? What's the VIX doing? What's the volatility? Or what's the fear level? What's everybody thinking? Right? Are we range bound? Are we in a downtrend? Are we consolidating? Are we looking? Is everybody looking
You're
for a
going to see
hopium
those
bounce?
things
Right?
much more cleaner if you're not. It's
Yeah.
so because I'm trading between, so literally, man, between my strategy within a 4 hour defined structure, I explained to everybody that I can literally pull up my chart, go to a 1 minute, zoom all the way out. Look at this. I can zoom all the way out. And even though I'm on the 1 minute, guys, I can see, even though I'm on a 1 minute, from here to here, I can see an entire day's worth of price action. I can zoom it from here to here.
Yeah.
There's 1 day's worth of price. That's on a 1 minute. All I'm doing, dude, when I go to a 4 hour is shortening the candles.
Yeah.
Now, again, if I go back to a one, people need to stop looking at these things. If I zoom all the way out to a 1 hour, I could clearly, or a 1 minute, I can clearly see a trend right here. I can clearly see a trend right here. Point blank, multiple touches now, and that's on a 1 minute. Let me go to a 30 minute. Same thing, but the structure is much more cleaner. All I'm doing is shortening it out, but the pattern never changes.
Yeah.
The only thing that changes is when I go to a 12 minute, how close are we now getting to the tops of these? Is it almost time to execute? If I go to a 5 minute, how close are we? This is shortened territory, dude. This thing is putting in lower highs. And if we're coming down, that's the way I trade, dude. I can find structures between a 1 hour, 4 hour. But the only reason I'm looking at the 1 through 5 minute is how close is it almost time to execute as we're coming into those ranges to the upside or to the downside.
That makes sense.
And then it's just game on from there.
Because it's like I always say, it's a privilege to zoom in. Like it's very much like if you want to zoom in and you want to get active trading, like it's a privilege, right? You have to have clear invalidation. You have to know what you're looking to trade. But it always starts with the bias and the top-down analysis. Like if you can't, like for me, example, I was up 40 racks started January, first 2 weeks, right? And then I go on a trip back to the grandparents. My grandparents are sick, yada yada yada. My son gets sick, I get sick. I come back, I lose $15,000 the following week. That's how quick it happens, right? I'm flying first 2 weeks, kicking ass, taking names. I come home, I'm sick. I come to the charts, I'm right back into it, and I'm down 15K the next week, right? Like it because I didn't make that adjustment. And what happened? Well, first 2 weeks of January, what were we doing? Bullish trend on the way up, right? Very simple, pushed up to that 98K, right? I come home, we dropped, and then we consolidate, and then we start ripping to the downside, right? Didn't adjust the bias, didn't adjust the narrative, right? And I get swallowed up, right? So it's so true. Like you zoom in and you can look at all these charts all day long, but unless you have that idea of what is the market doing, how's it behaving right now, what are we doing? Like it's volatile as crap right now, right? You're getting 2% moves constantly. Like that's a lot of money to make, but if you're not taking them in the right areas, in those key areas,
you're chopped up and
you're chopped, man.
The other thing too, man, I'd say for like for scalping, because this is my bread. I've been doing these type of scalps, dude, for a very, very, very long time. I would say shorten it up, man. And it's all about these expectations, dude. I know a lot of traders that overanalyze with dude, they're using God, there's a bunch of big names for all of these. I don't do it, dude. It's just simple support and resistance.
Bro,
volume.
I was going on today dude, too, like PO3 manipulation, Model 1 distribution. And I'm like, that's a double top and it's at the key level resistance. Let's short it, you know?
When I did the stream, dude, with Josh and Trader Geo, it was cool, man, because he said, hey, Crank, I've watched some of your stuff, dude, but you're not sitting in some of these long enough. You got the entry, dude. You got the size, but you're not letting some of these things breathe. So, you know, that dude awoke a monster. Now I'm taking these things, I'm sizing up. And I'm like, I'm doing exactly, but here's the other thing, dude. I'm watching with these scalp methods right now, that USDT dominance, and then just simply just the support. And I mean, remember, right? Like even here, I'm saying short in territory, dude. This thing, same thing on these up on top, right up in here, man. This, dude, there's so many scalps to be made, and dude, these rages right here are surreal, bro. These will make you so much money.
Yeah.
But the other thing too, man, is really watch. I haven't been trading these altcoins, but I call it the radical scalp method, where you're syncing up these altcoins to Bitcoin. And like you said, if Bitcoin's making a 1% move, then you're getting a 1.5, 1.7 on an altcoin, like your Solana.
Yeah.
But if I'm switching that strategy, I'm also looking. I'm not trading Bitcoin. I'm looking at Bitcoin strictly as an indicator.
Confluence. Yes, exactly.
Strictly as a
yeah.
And then we come right over here. Let's just take your Solana and
double top.
It's coiling up right now, but like let's just look at ETH. Now we could see like even this. So you can see how we are still putting in these lower highs. This is very, very similar price action right in here, dude. And this is right here is on a 15-minute. We go to, dude, these are. I would say if this thing comes down again, I'd probably this from here to here. You could probably short it down to this. I'm watching Bitcoin, so if I go right here to Bitcoin, put it on the 1 minute, go to the 1 minute. Yeah, it's straight short in territory, dude. Straight down.
Yeah.
If Bitcoin starts dumping below this, you're off to the home free. Yeah, I probably would have taken the trade much higher. This is mid chop. I would have taken this riding right up in here, stops right above this. These scalps, dude, are how I'm doing it. But again, I'm sizing up, brother, because I'm getting stopped out right away. I'm getting stopped out. If I long this thing, I'm getting stopped out right away.
Yeah. I mean, it's
but they're
defined,
holding.
right? That's key. Yeah, it's defined and it's holding. So, no,
Yeah, it's
that's
fine and holding,
massive.
man.
I'll give you a little bit of my secret sauce. Try if
Cool.
you're trading Bitcoin, try using the US 100 as Confluence.
The US 100. So just go into here, US 100. And
It
it's on
has given a
capital.com.
Yep, it's given away the move all week long. Like, dude, all week long. It's if you time and sometimes it's even earlier. So like I think it was yesterday, you had bottoming structure breakout on the US 100 at, I'd like to say 940, 939, and it broke out on Wednesday, and it broke out and it started ripping. Bitcoin lagged and then Bitcoin followed. So like, just take a look at it, see what you think. Shoot me a message, but dude, it says it's like bread and butter kind of Confluence for me. Like just like Geo loves his USDT dominance, and he's very good with the USDT dominance because he's the king, right?
Brother, he's the king. I tell you what, dude. He's dude, I've taken it. I've formatted it into my radical scout method, dude, and I'm printing. It's fucking filthy right now. So
yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, I like that strategy, and I'm doing that currently right now, dude. I'm using USDT because I was a big BTC paired guy years ago, man. ETH BTC, BNB BTC, Sol BTC. And look, I mean, now that I'm watching all of these, dude, the other thing too, man, is I try, other than the heat map, support resistance, volume, and market ciphers, I try, the less that I'm looking at, the more focused I'm going to be on what I am looking at.
Yes.
So I try not to get, I've looked at the algos. Yeah, I've tried looking at all these other things, dude. And it's funny, I go in these spaces, dude, like the Wolf spaces, and there's some seriously good analysts, and they're good analysts. Never seen a trade from them, but they're good analysts, all right?
Yeah.
But you know what? These guys see what I'm posting, and I go and I'm like, dude, what is this? What is that? And they're like, Crank, you don't.
Oh, did we lose him? We lost him. He's giving away too much alpha, guys. Oh no. Oh no, what happened? Oh, I think he's coming back. I think you're coming back. Do we got you? I can hear you again.
I'm here.
You disappeared.
My chats, do you have it on?
Dude, it's too much alpha, bro.
Do you have it on do you have it on a, dude, I have like 8 gig internet over here, brother. And, I don't understand.
It's not you, man. It's Streamlabs, bro. I'm gonna go and buy StreamYard after this fucking thing, and maybe you can give me a tutorial on it.
Yeah, we're back. Okay, dude. Yeah, dude, trading's already so hard that to think that you gotta overthink it and overdo it, to think you have the sauce on the edge, bro. Teach his own. I'm gonna keep doing with what I'm doing, dude, and I'm not changing it, bro.
It's working, right? Why would you bust? Right?
I'm not doing it, dude. I'm not changing anything. And so, you know, I do like learning, man. I love, though, the environment that we're creating with the transparency, because at this point, dude, crypto is going to be changed forever. Yeah, now that we've invited these ETFs, bro, CryptoFace said it best, dude. You invited to dance with the devil, and this is what we get. Yeah. So we didn't get the alt seasons. My expectations, dude, I've been, you know, how many times, guys, are we going to be beaten down until you just take it into your own hands, man, and say, dude, I don't care about a Genius Act. I don't care about a Clarity Act. I don't care I care about my 2-3 trades, my 2-3 scalps. I catch that, I'm done for the night.
You're done.
Come back tomorrow, I'm done for the day. Give or take a collab or two with some good people, which I got ripped from old CryptoFace. He's like, dude, he's like, you just, what did he call him? He called them dick-sucking collabs. He's giving me some shit. He's like, Crank, just do you, man, and do you. You already got it, man. You don't need any collabs. You could just do it all, but you're gonna get what you want. Just do you, man, and you're gonna take over. And I'm like, all right, baby, let's go. Let's just do this.
CryptoFace put me on too, man. And what he said when I first got put on by him? He said, I'm gonna let you suck the tip for a little while. So you got what he said.
He's the GOAT, man. And shout out to CryptoFace. I love the ego. Man. I love the size, bro. It's just like how I tell my community, dude, everybody needs a coach, guys. Follow Alex. When I was doing this, I loved CryptoFace for his ego and his size. And when people are saying I want to be Michael Jordan or I want to be LeBron or I want to be a Drew Brees, I never once said, dude, I wanted to be CryptoFace. I said I will be Crypto Crank, baby, but I'm gonna see some shit for me,
your own path, bro. That's it.
Yeah,
I respect that.
I love it. Yeah, man, and I appreciate you bringing me on, dude. And if you want to try to catch any of these live trades, we could try to scalp something. What I'm looking at now is pretty simple. This is mid chop. If Bitcoin does end up coming down to these to this level that we're talking about, it's coiling up. We could look at some market cipher on a 12-minute here. Very, very, very flat. You can see that momentum is going to be almost equal, so it's very, very flat right now to both sides. Money flows flat. What I would be looking for is either one, if we sweep this down below, we can maybe take a scalp long up to the top to put in another high. If we do end up coming back up to this trend line, which take off market cipher, go to a 30-minute. I told everybody, guys, when I got blown out of this position, I'd be willing to short Bitcoin if we come back up and test this big trend line right in here. And look what happened, dude. Not good that it came up and got smoked at the trend line and just now it's having a hard time. So if it comes back up in here for like a double touch on this, I'd probably short that. Stops right above. If we come down for another a higher low, then I would take the long up to that trend line again as well.
I like
those
that.
scalps right there.
67's macro volume too, man. It's like we've deviated below the range there, but that's like our big volume support. So like you can clearly see how it's being defended this all day today. Even when they're trying.
How long have you been trading, Alex? Used to carpenter for 15 years.
15 years, 4 years now. 4 years. I started trading on Terra Luna collapse, bro. My first trade, my first big trade, I shorted Terra Luna collapse. I turned $1,000 into $10,000. I was on cross margin, and then I tried to short Solana, and I got liquidated for all of it. That was welcome. That was welcome to fucking crypto for AlexOCrypto, bro.
Your dad said, "Welcome, baby. Thanks for playing,
baby." Yeah, fucking. Bro, the best part is that I went up to like my wife and like, bro, I didn't have that much money back then, but it was just like I went up to my wife's mom, my wife's friend, and I'm like, look at this, I'm up 10K, I've got this, I'm a trader. And then the next day I walked upstairs to my wife and I'm like, honey, it's gone. It's gone. Oh, we lost him. We lost him again. No. We lost him again. Oh, man. He'll come back, guys. He'll come back. We'll get him back. We lost him again. Yeah, so he's got this trend line coming up here. Golden pocket, 786 in here as well. Where is he at? He'll rejoin. But yeah, man, good shit. I like seeing, I like bringing on people here who's, actually showing what they're doing, trading, right? Stream cut off. Damn. Are you coming back or no? No. It's so bad, man. I'm gonna have to go and buy I just want to send you off with some well wishes, man. Say God bless you. That's all. And then gonna have to do a giveaway for your channel tomorrow, man. What's going on, Trenchy? Good to see you, bro. Well, we'll see if he comes back. I think he is coming back. Flipping through here. Not a heck of a lot of trades today. I did take a long, I did long this in here. But that's about it tonight. I don't know if it's going to add him back, man. Okay, well. There he is. There he is. I knew he'd be back. My bad, bro.
I don't know what
Loves
happened,
his
G.
Trash candy, man.
It's all good. Yeah, I don't know. I was just talking. I was listening to your story, man, and I'm like, man, we've all been there, dude. You go
Right.
tell the family I'm a trader. I'm doing this shit. I'm ready to quit tomorrow. And
Yeah, man. I made it.
boom.
You know what got me into trading? Because like I was trying to like learn how to invest in stuff. I got a Michael Saylor, Jack Dorsey, and Elon Musk scam video showed me what Bitcoin was at the top of the market. And then I was like, what's this trading thing? Oh, man. It's crazy.
I heard
how
about
it starts,
Bitcoin because I was a little dude and I was trying to buy me some stuff on the internet to get me a little bit. So once I found out you could send the Bitcoin to people and get your package, I was like,
get your
that was
special
pretty
delivery.
cool. And then I was part of BitConnect, dude. I was watching these dudes turn 5 Bitcoin into hundreds of Bitcoin on BitConnect. And then I saw Bitcoin going from 300 to 3,000 and 3,019. And I'm like, oh my God. And then I started finding out about people like Casper and CryptoFace that were making stupid money off of this.
Yeah.
And I said, all right, if these dudes are doing it, I'm going to do it too. I was never in Bitcoin, dude, for the, I'm never in Bitcoin for the tech. I'm not in it for the tech.
Yeah.
I'm here to rape and pillage, dude, and get that tether.
That's it, man.
That's
Stack
it. You
them
know what I
dollars,
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not in it for the I do believe Bitcoin's going to $1 million, though. I do believe as the asset class. I think that
I hold one for each one of my family, but that's it, man. That's where I keep it. That's it. Like,
how are you on the macro, dude, for Bitcoin? I'd like to hear your take as an analyst, dude. What do you know, Bitcoin overall?
Macro's,
like I have
macro's simple for me, man. Very simple.
35 G's, drawing a trend line from the very bottom to where it's at.
So
It's
simple.
Let me see it.
Where are we gonna bottom? That's what you want to know?
Just ultimately, yeah. Where's Bitcoin? Like
so right now, like if we hold here, but I think we come to 43. That would be the sweep into the block, man. This block here, 43. I think everybody wants 30. I think they won't give it to them. This guy right here. If we're gonna continue
43
down.
G's right in there. Yep. I see it.
This guy right here, and then I think we're gonna get a dead cat bounce to 95, and then everybody's gonna get wrecked.
Okay.
95. It depends if we get above. So we were so like ready for 98, like we shorted here, in our community, but depends on how we come back into this guy. I'm sure you're looking at this guy here. But right now, this was fun trading, man. This was 7 months of pure degeneracy. CryptoFace shorted this here for 1.3 mil. I remember watching that shit. I caught this long into this range. I got long here and I caught this. This was my biggest trade. Before here, I was like $48,000. It changed. That was like a life-changing trade here for me.
Super cool.
But no, macro, I keep it simple. If this, then that. Right now, we have two levels that I'm looking to hold, right? 67 and 63. We lose that, we're coming down for the liquidity in here, right? I mean, I go a lot further into like a crazy macro analysis. Like, don't get me wrong, I have the chart. Most people never want to look at this thing. I promised people I'd break this down for them one day. But this is like my fib times, my fib extensions. I sold my Bitcoin at 124, man. Right? So,
yeah.
I mean, it's done its job. for me as a scalper, my job is to execute with whatever they give me, right?
Yeah, I'm in no longer. I was short 124 800s, dude, and I closed it at 77 G's, dude, 77.5 or something like that.
That's so sick. But
I
this double
posted it,
bottom
dude.
on
It
the
was my
weekday
first
doesn't
first
happen
viral
often.
post.
This doesn't happen
Dude.
often,
Double bottom on the weekly, huh?
right? That doesn't happen often. We get that one sweep, weekly sweep. If we consolidate for like a couple months down here, and then when we get that sweep and we get going, right? We get like 3 or 4 more candles and we get a sweep, and then we go. This thing would look like this. We get this, and then that's that 95 move.
Beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful, dude.
Right?
I'm looking at something very similar, dude. I want to see this move first before I do that. Like I said before we got on the stream, I'm gonna be pretty floored, man, if these 72Ks don't get smacked. These 72Kers, dude, are going to be the true winners. We thought 94 were these 72s are
these
like
guys
70
up here who are just, you think there's, these guys can't be safe here.
There's no freaking way,
no
bro.
fucking
94
way, right?
thought that they were safe, and then boom, 98. There's just no freaking way, dude.
Way, bro. Yeah,
I'm gonna be floored if these little weasels end up sitting in their fat degenerate shorts right in here, end up winning.
It's got to come here. It's got to come 74.5. It's got to retest this low.
Yep. That's what I'm looking at, dude. And man, I'd like to try to. I should have probably held my long from this morning at 66 G's, dude, and just let it play. But it's hard, dude. I have a hard time round tripping money, dude. I just don't like.
I'm the same, bro.
Sitting in those swing trades. Yeah, dude. And I
go to bed like a baby, right? Like,
I don't trip about any of this. I'm going to wake up tomorrow, and if we are at 74, I'm ready to short. If we're just in mid chop, I'll wait for something. But
and this, I stay away from symmetrical triangle all day. When it's trying to figure it out which way it wants to go, I stay away. I'll short it back in. I'll long it back in, but.
So see, I don't. Yeah, that's that. And on that particular move, dude, I take those trades to the top and bottom. I'm happily willing to get stopped out on those. Happily,
yeah, you go this way, which I agree with completely. I don't try to trade this guy here. I'm probably getting stopped out on this guy here and this guy, just like you.
So man. So those particular moves right in there, I will take that long right in there, happily get stopped out. I will happily take that short up at the top and happily get stopped out.
Yeah, man.
And the reason being, dude, is I'm not a breakout trader. I've with my strategy, I've proven time and time again, just for me, dude, that anytime I'm over bullish up at the top and I'm ready to break out, this sucker breaks down. And anytime
I call it
I'm
humble pie, bro. It's this.
I don't do that, man.
You're gonna eat some humble fucking pie.
It's a horrible way to lose money, dude. It's just a horrible way to lose money. So
we
I'm
have
no
a top
longer
blasting song, like we joke on the live stream and shit. But
we have a top blasting song.
We do, bro. It's fucking hilarious, right?
I don't do that, dude. I don't, and it just showed, every single time you should have shorted it. Oh my God, it's so bullish. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. And anytime it's so bearish, no, it's not. So I'm going to take those trades. You know what I'm saying? I am going to take those trades. But cool, man. I think, thank you so much for bringing me on, dude, and continue to keep putting up the killer work, dude. I love seeing the transparency. Shout out to the Otter Gang guys, all the cranksters. Make sure to follow AlexO. As a matter of fact, man, I know we were talking about it, but they were telling me in the chat, man, that you were messaging me. I was messaging you, and I'm like, guys, I'm talking to him right now. Let's do it. Let's totally collab, man, because I like the analysis. I like that. And the consistency too, dude. You're up every morning.
I show up, and we're mountain time, so I'm up at 4:30, ready to go.
Yep, I'm same with mountain time. Now I got to tell you, dude, hate trading market opens. I don't trade market opens.
I love them.
I don't trade market opens, dude. I would rather, and the reason being, I'm a big
VWAP trader. I'm a big VWAP and open range breakout trader. right?
So you like those orbs. Now, do you do the
I
the
I
15-minute
I'm
orb?
gonna say this because I swear to God I introduced it to the crypto community. I'm gonna say it because I know I back tested for 7 months and learned it from max trades. I mean, you're gonna tell me that the orb did not print today. Breakout of orb continuation, retest of orb breakdown, retest of orb breakdown. Failed orb breakdown is typically bullish.
What is your time frames on those orbs?
It's your first 15-minute candle, 9:30
Yeah, that's what I
candle.
thought. Okay, so it's just the first opening and closing of 15-minute candles.
Yeah,
So 7:45 every day. That one candle is just
it's God mode, bro. If you know how to trade price action and you know what you're looking for, it's God mode.
it's God mode. Dope. Dope.
Look at how it played today, right? Go and
Yeah,
back
I'm
test,
seeing exactly
right?
where
It's
I'm seeing
crazy,
exactly.
right? It's so ridiculous.
I tried using it, dude. So what happens if you get the invalidation of the highs or lows of those orbs?
So
Do you ignore it?
invalidation, which way? Like, so if you break out
So you close
or
below
this
that
here?
15-minute orb, but then
Yeah.
all of a sudden within the hour you recover above it. But that
Okay.
15-minute close below on that 15-minute should have been the rest of the trading. It should have been the rest of the trading
Okay. So
pattern or style or
the
agenda for the
secret
day.
to the orb is understanding. So like, there's two ways you can trade into here, right? So if you break down and you lose it and you break down up this way, or you reclaim it, right? Or this way, right? The trick is the most powerful move on an orb is a failed breakdown or a failed breakup. So a failed or breakdown. So you failed to continue to go here. Reclaim is the most bullish setup you can take. And look, it prints right back up to the top of the orb, right? So if you broke out this way and you come back in and you retest, you're shorting this thing back down. So so a lot of people fail to understand that that's the strongest move on orb if you're trading it. So this one print, but yeah, it prints, man. Like, failed orb breakout yesterday is bearish, right? Close back in, stop loss above the high. This thing prints all day, right? Breakout, failed orb. Guess what? Retest, back in, failed orb breakout. It's typically bearish. Prints all day.
I see.
Yeah.
Dang. All right. I'm gonna have to check this out.
At these highs, like you need more confluence to short this thing. You're looking at this. I know you were looking at this all day long, right?
So we were short. Yeah, we were just fucking blasting
Same
those
fucking
things.
level, right?
That same thing. I didn't know that was an orb. Yeah, just simple resistance to me, and then simple support down from the bottom, and we just obliterate
and then
that.
you come back in here, and then you hold orb all day, and then you just take off from it, right? Escape, gone, right? Guess where it returns to? 3 drives. Guess where you're coming back to? Orb. Gonzo. And in here, I know this because I shorted it. It's a 1 minute retest. I'd have to zoom all the way fucking back to that day, but it's a 1 minute retest breakdown. Back test. It's fucking incredible, bro. It's
And this is typically what you're using throughout the day for all of your scalps.
And VWAP.
And VWAP.
VWAP and VWAP, support and resistance, fibs and orb. So like, we golden pocket Solana here. We gave this setup in the Discord. Take profit, VWAP.
And I see almost all of your trades. It was when you posted that of the exchange the other day. Solana's your baby, huh? You and Sol got a thing going on, huh?
Me and Sol are like dirty dancing, man, all day long.
Yeah. That's your bread and butter. You really focus on Solana.
If you, just like you were talking about how you can use Bitcoin as Confluence, right? So what will happen is Bitcoin will do this and it'll hover here, right? And Solana will come and it'll take the low and then it'll reclaim. Which one's better? right? If Bitcoin's going to go, and I'm going to make that extra percentage off Solana. Like Solana will give me the setup versus Bitcoin will just be flat or chopping sideways, right? Also with Solana, it's the behavior of the token is so important. So I call it a chop and pop. So it'll pop, it'll chop, it'll pop, it'll chop, it'll pop, it'll chop, it'll pop. And you see this all in the behavior. So if you can identify the chop, and you always want to buy low or sell high on the chop, but you must get direction correct. That's the number one thing. If you fail to get direction correct, you're wrecked. So when you look at the token here, and I mainly trade the 3-minute on Solana, right? But you can see how we chop and then we pop, and then we chop and then we pop. See the chop, then we pop, right? But if you can get direction right on the chop, which is an order block retest, you can short this thing down, right? It's in this area where people start thinking too much as traders. It's in this area where people start thinking too much. But if you have support and resistance key levels, you know to take the short here, right? You know that there's a support level here, right? So it's behavior. It's also confluence on Bitcoin. Like I look at Bitcoin right now, we have double top rotating back down. It looks like it's going to roll over, right? So right now, Bitcoin looks like it's going to roll over. Imbalance is my target. So I like to target fair value gaps all the time, right? So Solana is still up here and it hasn't lost this low. Bitcoin's losing the lows. So why hasn't Solana followed suit? If I'm looking to target into here, well, maybe it's a higher probability double top on Solana. Maybe it's a higher probability to take the Solana trade because it's still up here where Bitcoin is down here, where Solana feels like it's up here because it hasn't taken this low yet. You see what I mean? So
no, I do. Yeah.
And I'm VWAP is literally my bread and butter. Like that's where I make most of my money. On Bitcoin mostly. So Bitcoin VWAP trading, I have a whole bunch of strategies around that. And then Solana is using Bitcoin for Confluence and then trying to get the bigger move out of it.
Okay. Cool, man. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. And sick. Yeah, I'm looking at all this.
I'm very big on support and resistance, man. Like just like you, like I use volume shelves. So if I zoom out here and I show you, like you're gonna think I'm some kind of psychopath, but it's because I scalp, man. I scalp. I'm in on this. Like I have these all the way through the whole price action, all the way down to 30K, man. Like I have this all the way through. And the way I've built these through the shelves is that I have strategized to fit every one of these shelves is about 1%, every one of them. And then every one of my setups, I risk 0.3% to make 1%. So every trade that I take fits within these volume shelves. Now the white ones are the weaker ones. The red ones are the trend defying levels, right? So you can see here, boom, right? You can see here, boom, right? So that's, and especially in a range that we're in right now, I mean, it's crazy how accurate these things are if you know what you're looking for, right? And then you can trade them the same way as the orb. So you fail to hold up here, you rotate down, you look for retest right back down to this one, right? And then you just trade in between here all day long, man, and it prints, right? So.
And that's and you're using those shelves with, again, obviously your orbs. You're being trading within your ranges. Obviously, the orbs giving you your clear ranges. You then have your shelves within those volume blocks that are sitting in every single one of those ranges, and then you have your VWAP. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shit, dude. I love it. I love it, baby. I'm gonna have to check out some of these. I'm gonna try checking out some of these orbs. It's I laugh because every time I probably were to look at some of these orbs, I bet you, dude, that heat map or that support and resistance is probably going to end up, my simple support and resistance is probably going to end up being that orb.
Area. Yeah.
the same area. And, everyone trips out too, because sometimes I'm like, guys, I don't need to look at a heat map to understand where liquidity's sitting. Just look at where the fuck the sell wall is and where people are bouncing from. I mean, it's pretty easy to understand. You know what I mean? And so
rocket scientist.
Yeah,
where's the liquidity, guys? I'm like, where the fuck are the stop losses, guys?
Well,
like,
this is probably the first cycle, bro, that I've lived through where people are using a heat map, and I'm like, guys, if finance is attached to those APIs of that heat map, they can put liquidity and take liquidity away like a big old trap.
Yeah, man.
Cool, brother, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna jump off. Let's do it again, man. I think now that we understand each other, we can come in next time around, and I think we go right into the Asia session and we do some live trading, man.
Awesome, man.
I think that would be
good. God bless you. Thank you for coming through, man. I'll send the gang over tomorrow and blow up one of your videos. But I appreciate you coming on, man. It's nice to touch base, and God bless you and have a wonderful rest of your night, man.
God bless, man. And I'll keep up the good work. I'll see you on CT, brother.
All right, take care. Not bad, eh? Not bad at all. Traders helping traders. I thought that was good, man. Lots of informative stuff. Lots of alpha, omega. Those high protein eggs, man. Little nuggets there for everybody. I think that was very, very informative. It's nice when two people who are both in the trenches getting together, kicking ass, taking names, taking trades, showing losses, showing wins, right? It's important. So thank you guys for being here, supporting the channel. Go over to Crypto Crank. I'll throw the channel in the Discord, and we'll pump up the video. For tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. God bless you, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making them moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm chopping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 AlexOCrypto.